Hello guys, in this video I'm going to show you how you can get the maximum value out of your skin sales and purchases. Since the last video actually did better than I expected, I wanted to make this kind of follow-up, and if you haven't watched it yet, I'll put it in the info card in the top right corner. There I showed how some of the biggest influencers promote bad trading sites like SkinsMonkey and cash trading services for their own gain. And I figured, let's make something useful this time and show you what site you should be using instead. Because if you're still using SkinsMonkey, similar sites or cash traders, you're probably losing tons of money without even realizing it. I'll also give some tips throughout the video, so even if you already use CS Float, it might still be worth watching. And by the way, I don't get anything from this video, I don't have sponsors nor affiliate links because my channel is too small, and this is my honest recommendation. Alright, let's go over the different types of sites there, because you definitely want to know how a site works before using it. First, there are marketplaces that use bots as middlemen, like Skinport, which in my opinion is the best bot-based trading site. It's pretty good, but I personally don't recommend using it since there's bad options. How it works is that as a seller you send your skin to one of their bots. After that you have to wait 7 days because of the trade protection update, and after that it can be sold. After it sells, Skinport takes an 8% cut. As a buyer the site is a bit better, because you can purchase instantly since the skins are already in the bot's inventory and you get the skin right away. However, prices are usually higher than the market price because the supply on Skinport is kinda low. As far as I know, buyers don't pay any fees. Then there are sites that are basically business to customer platforms. They buy your skins below market price and sell them above. Those sites offer the worst rates by far. And since the ones that have quick sales can't cash out instantly anymore, their only reason to exist is gone. A good example is Skinland, but SkinsMonkey works pretty similar. Instead of a sell option, they have a trade option where you lose a lot of value. I would definitely stay away from that kind of sites, and if you want to know more about, for example, SkinMonkey, I recommend watching my last video. And finally, there are P2P platforms like SysFloat, where the site only acts as an escrow. As a seller, you just list the item you want to sell and wait for somebody to buy. After that, you send them the trade and wait for them to accept. SysFloat releases the funds after the trade can't be reversed and the deal is completely done. The selling fee is only 2%. If you buy something, it's the exact same thing, just reversed. You buy an item, wait for the seller to send the trade, and then accept. Buyers don't pay fee. There is only a small fee when depositing funds, depending on the deposit option you choose. SysFloat is definitely a site I recommend if you want to get the best deals possible. Of course you can use any site you want, but I just want to help educate people on which one is the objectively best, and SysFloat has the best features, the lowest fees, and the listings are usually the actual market price in Europe and the US. If you want to compare prices or find the cheapest listings for specific items, I recommend using Price Empire, but watch out, the sites listed at the top aren't necessarily the best ones, they're just partners of Price Empire. You'll notice that SysFloat is almost always among the top options, especially for skins, with the exception of cases of some really unliquid items. Now onto SysFloat, once you're on the site they'll ask you to agree to the policies, after that you need to verify email and then enter your trade link. You can get that by clicking on find it here. Once that's done, you're already on the site. You'll see that in addition to the market section, SysFloat also offers a skins database and some useful other skin related tools. But I won't go into that now. This video is only about the buying and the selling part. When you click on market, you'll immediately see a bunch of offers. If you're looking for specific items, there's a filter on the menu on the left side. For example, I'm going to search for the cheapest factory new non-static M9 bayonet Tiger Tooth. If I wanted to buy it, I'd have to deposit funds. You'll find it right here. But if you want to get an even better deal and you're okay with waiting, I recommend using buy orders and offer a price that's in between the listed items and the already existing buy orders. You can find your buy orders under profile and then buy orders. Under recent sales, you can see what the prices of the recent sales were and check if your buy order has a good chance to get filled. If you want to go even further, you can create an advanced buy order, where you can specify the float for example, but it's not as easy to use and I would always double check if your buy order makes sense. For example, you could place a buy order for $1,250 for an item with a 007 float or lower. And if you're lucky, you might even pay less than the actual buy order, because the person with the highest buy order gets the pick. So you could end up paying just $1,200 for a 00 float or lower, even though your buy order was $1,250. When you want to sell items, you have to click here, and you'll be asked to install a browser extension. It automatically fills in trades and makes sure everything runs smoothly. You'll also be asked to enable notifications so you get notified when an item sells. They also offer an optional phone link for notifications, but honestly I didn't do that. After that you just choose the item you want to sell and set your price. The recommended price is usually pretty solid, but depending on floats, stickers or patterns you can go higher. If you don't know what your item is worth, feel free to ask me on Discord, X or in the comments below. I can help you. If you want to sell fast, I don't recommend filling buy orders. Instead just list the item a few bucks below the recommended price and it will still sell pretty quickly. And don't worry, you can still change the price after you listed the item. After your item is sold and the trade protection is over, you can either buy something else on the site or just withdraw your funds. That's it with the video. If you have any more questions, just let me know and see you.